Alright, hello everybody, this is Luke from Potato Productions. One of the biggest questions, one of the most common questions that people have been asking me recently about Hytale is, what platforms is it going to be released on? What will you be able to play Hytale on? Will you be able to play it on your PC, your console, phone? Well, today we're going to be going over that in this video, what we know Hytale's going to be released on, and also what we think Hytale could be released on sometime after the initial release. So first off, let's see what it's going to be guaranteed to be released on. Hytale will launch for PC and Mac. This is on the Hytale frequently asked questions, by the way, with the capacity to run game servers on Linux. So basically, Hytale is going to be on PC and Mac originally. And if you're running a Hytale server, you can run the server on Linux. You won't be able to play Hytale on Linux, but you can run a server on there. And they also say that they'll explore the possibility of releasing the game on other platforms during development. But for now, our focus is on PC and Mac. So they haven't really said what platforms it will be on and what platforms it won't be on other than PC and Mac and Linux here. So we're gonna try to figure out now what platforms it could maybe be released on in the future. And of course, the priority right now is on PC and Mac, and that's probably what it's going to be initially released on. But I mean, further in the game's development or further after the game's release, I think that it could be released on more platforms. So first, the two primary ones I want to talk about are consoles and smartphones and tablets. So let's first talk a little bit about consoles. Now, also before I get too in-depth into anything, the process of getting Hytale to run on any other platform is going to take some time because Hytale is built on a custom engine. Now, what that means is that Hytale is pretty much building the whole game up from scratch, all of their code from scratch. And the nice thing about custom engines is that you have control over every little thing that happens in the game, so you can optimize the game to make it run as fast as it possibly can. But that also means that making Hytale run on other platforms is going to take some time because you're writing all that code from scratch, and it could take a lot of time to get it to work on consoles or smartphones and tablets and things like that. So talking a little bit more specifically about consoles first off. Could Hytale be released on consoles? And I'm thinking, why not? I think it could be because, well, here's the thing: consoles are very powerful generally, and they're a lot more powerful than a lot of computers. So they should be able to run Hytale just fine, maybe even on high settings. So and Xbox and PlayStation, I think Hytale could be put on there. It's just whether they want to put it on there or not. Nintendo Switch, I think, is a little bit more iffy because it doesn't have as much power or storage space as Xbox and PlayStation, but I think it's still enough that they can make it work in the end. So that's what I think about consoles overall. I think that they could put it on consoles, and I don't see why not, really. I mean, get more people to play. I don't know how crossplay would work with all that, but who knows. Now, next I want to talk about, could Hytale be released on smartphones and tablets? Now, I'm kind of unsure about this, really. Here's the thing. Phones have a lot of limitations to them, and tablets have a lot of limitations to them. They're so small, which is nice, because you can carry them around everywhere, but they have a very limited storage space, and they're not very powerful. Many phones nowadays only have 8 gigabytes of storage or 16 gigabytes of storage, and given how much content and how many features Hytale has, I don't know if they're going to be able to fit it on a phone very easily. I mean, probably less than 8 gigabytes, but you need other stuff on your phone besides just Hytale. So that being said, it's going to be kind of difficult to put Hytale on a phone, and also Hytale graphics a phone might struggle with. Although here's the thing, what we do know about Hytale is that right now you can play it on a low-end integrated laptop GPU with default view distance just fine, essentially. If you buy a cheap laptop, chances are you can play Hytale on it. So phones maybe could run on lower graphics, and that could maybe be possible, you know, lower view distance, not as many graphical effects. I could see that potentially happening. Although, again, the main problem here, I think, is the storage space for Hytale. It's just going to be a big game, and I don't know if they'll be able to fit it on a phone. Another thing is that the community that Hytale's aiming for, the age rating, is T for teen. And that age range generally has phones, but they generally have consoles or PCs that they'd rather play Hytale on rather than their phones. So I don't know. I doubt phones are going to be as much of a priority as PC and Mac are right now, of course, and I think consoles are going to take top priority in this, really. So overall, smartphones and tablets maybe in the far future, although I'm honestly thinking probably not, and if it is in the future, going to be pretty far in the future. But this is all up to the Hytale developers. Anything could happen at this point, and hopefully we'll get more news on that soon. So stay tuned on our channel for upcoming Hytale stuff like platforms and release date and all this news. It's gonna be great. Overall, the 3 platforms, PC and Mac again, are the guaranteed ones. You can run a Hytale servers on Linux. Console, I think in the future, I think they should put it on console. I think it could happen. And just maybe after the game's released, so it doesn't delay us for us PC players. This doesn't delay the game for us PC players who want to get into it right away. Smartphones and tablets, I'm thinking maybe in the far future, but I don't think it's as likely as console release. And yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can like this video, be good and like it, because ratings are good. Also, we're gonna be doing more Hytale videos pretty soon, so make sure to check those out. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of them, and we live stream every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Hypixel, all our Minecraft games. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day /night/neck phase.